Took her long enough, damn near 10 sessions.
Yeah.
Oh well. Well, at least we have another healer,
Indeed.
Yeah.
just in case Alice here gets.
Seems you've got some competition now, there.
To be fair, I'm the sort of guy that takes the most hits just to save you guys. So if I go down, at least I've done my job with pride.
Yeah, you make a good meat shoe.
Hey,
Thanks.
if you're ever at the end of the rope, at least we have more.
Yeah, Lumina's back.
Welcome back.
Thank you, Lemina.
How much have you missed?
I missed some conversation with Baron and them upon return, but I was
No.
able
Do
to
you know
catch some of it.
All right.
Do you know the plan?
Yeah, go in.
Well,
He tries
we've got a
to take off the guy's
distraction.
arm.
We have a force that's been in the distraction. We sneak in, save as many people as possible.
And hopefully cut
And-
Soraan's head off.
I
Yeah,
mean, because the
pretty
idea
much.
is, if we can free the guards in there and they haven't been infected yet, then they could probably help us take on Soraan.
Like a surprise attack.
So that shadow magic is still working.
But we must make sure the little girl makes it out.
Yes. Maybe. In truth, though, Mika, I am glad you're coming, even if it's somewhat terrifying.
Right.
I'm happy to come along.
Well, Laren, you're still there, right?
Yeah, Laren's still here. Yes.
This the girl I was on about, Miri, and her sister. Assuming this all goes well, the Amber is destroyed, and Tam uses what he finds there to develop a cure. These girls have no one. They're homeless. And yet, it's thanks to her that we know where this place is. If they can be cured...
Say no more. I'm already on it. He gives kind of a warm smile.
Thanks, Tim.
They can be cured. They'll be taken good care of. This I promise you.
Thank
Good. Because I promised we'd get her sister back no matter what. And it's a promise I don't want to break.
Well then, let's hope none of us break any of our promises today.
Right. Let's go and save some people. And if we do get in a fight with Soraan, let's kill him this time.
you. Gladly.
I'll do my best to keep you all alive and unhurt.
Well,
Let's not
we
wait
still,
any
have
longer.
we still need to finish that book.
Yeah?
And I still need to tell someone a story. But that is another day.
Was that a storyteller reference?
Nah, I did one to tell more about Anasai in the...
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Anyway.
Oh yeah, that's right. You totally promised to tell her about school.
Oh
Yep.
boy. Alright.
Indeed.
Well,
Alright.
Once it's all over.
Do we all have everything?
I'm ready when you are.
so we spent all our gil last session. We
Pretty much.
have some potions. We have new gear.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a white mage. So
I have castle greens.
I know I didn't get my armor for this moment, but this shield will keep me safe.
I say you got a
This
shield.
shield- This shield will do.
Let's go punt a cultist.
Yep.
Forward.
Dibs on Soraan.
The
We're
more
all
we
got dibs
delay-
on him. That's the teamwork part.
More risk of losing them. Let's go.
Give me a second here. I'm stuff.
I take it we're finally going to be able to use that thumbnail there he sent me previously.
Maybe. Depends on how shit
Thumbnail.
goes when you arrive.
Well, we'll see.
Thumbnail.
Our priority first off is destroying the source of the Amber and rescuing those prisoners, not
Yeah.
revenge.
Good. Give me a second here. I am trying to.
Even if he would like it very much.
Here we are. Give me just a second. I'm doing some things. Just getting a couple of things ready for when you make the jump, as
Okay.
it were.
We'll take the plunge.
Hey,
It's-
Thanatos.
Huh?
If we do kill Soraan, as long as it's not tainted, of course, you could have his sword if you wish.
Look, it did look nice.
Just make
I may
sure
be-
it's not
I may-
covered in taint.
That's why I'm saying as long as it ain't tainted.
We'll see.
I mean, yeah, I will magic man. That would be a good arcade. But I'm not much of the swordsman guy. I don't even know how to wield a sword. I stick with my staff.
I say you got a staff.
The sword would be in much better hands with you.
Well, let's talk about it after we pry it out of his cold, dead hands.
Hmm.
Right, almost ready over here.
And now we wait.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
While you're preparing, I need to quickly go BRB, so don't just double up me.
Okay. If only my friend was here, then we'll have a blue mage fighting in the fight.
Good.
Blue mage.
They're an interesting bunch, blue mages.
Okay, how about red mages?
No, none of those.
I
right now.
almost made a red mage, but then I remembered
We're going-
Aston.
We're going to be fighting one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Their main thing is they're versatile. They're jacks of all trades.
Mm.
Do they
Yeah.
normally have skills in shadow magic?
No. That's a thing that happened because of the amber.
Yay!
Mm.
Unfortunately, that hits all of us. I was hoping I could just have it focus just on me, but of course, maybe having me there,
I'm here. I return. Let's go.
Okay,
maybe
give
having me there will be
me
less likely for him to use it.
Give me just a moment. I'm almost done over here. Sorry for the wait.
Mm-hmm.
Are you done yet?
Oh,
We must take Soraan together, never alone. As even I warned you, Thanatos, that he may have. He did notice his power didn't affect you, so be careful. You may never know what he's got next.
Last time he hid behind his little wall of archers. He's not gonna. Hopefully, he doesn't have that luxury here.
Well, he won't, because they hopefully should be busy with the main coming force.
Hopefully, though I doubt all of his men leave him.
Yeah, I seem to have lost track of one of the tokens, but anyway, all right, so you all set off from the palace. You're pretty much just making a beeline for the barricade to start the operation.
Onwards and upwards.
All right. Well then, you reach the barricade and you see that the guards have all assembled, ready to do their part. Kind of a.
How many men?
Well, Vinar gathered 3 separate squads, each having about 6 soldiers. So, counting him and Tam, that's about 20 people that he will be leading directly in this fight.
That
will
should be good.
Hopefully do. That will do.
That'll do.
Right. They look up as you approach, and Vinar nods. All right, we'll head through first. We want to draw their attention. You follow close behind, but try to stick to shadows.
Mm-hmm.
We will.
Yep.
All right.
And as for you, little girl, remain at these gates. And if there is any trouble coming, find a place to hide.
Yeah. Okay, good luck. Bring my sister back. Please.
We'll try.
We'll bring everyone back. Again.
No one will be left behind this day. I promise.
Right. Thank you.
He kind of steps back out of the way, Vinar nods, and then turns to his troops. All right, we're heading out. Let's move it! And as a group, they all step out of the barricade and start heading across the bridge, and you start following close behind.
Hmm.
Once you're
All right.
once you're across the bridge, Vinar and his troops keep following. They sort of head along here along the water. What route are you guys taking? I will.
Alleyways.
All right.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can
The same
move.
way we
yeah,
took last time.
you all can move your party location, by the way, if you kind of want to map your route for me, so that I'm not having to
Well,
guess it.
I mean, I say we take the same route we took to get there.
All right.
Well,
fair
Miri
enough.
showed
They're
us.
not.
All right. So
Mary
then
showed
you're
us.
there. Then. All right. Well, in that
Mhm.
case,
Uh-oh.
so
That's the warehouse entrance.
I'll go ahead and say this: as you're making your way, you're almost at the warehouse when you finally start hearing the sounds of combat. I lost the token for the Marasu guards, sadly, so I'm not able to represent them here at
We're not
present.
got generic tokens.
I
just realised that would be a good place to sneak. Like, well, back there. God damn.
There's no. Is there any other way in? That's the question.
Well, there
Well,
are
go back.
windows.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, but yeah, as it stands, you see that a bunch of about 6 enemies have stepped out and have gathered together as Vinar leads his soldiers in the assault, and a fight has definitely broken out. I need all of you to roll stealth checks to slip.
Let's take.
Oh.
I remember this. This is where it all goes wrong.
This is indeed where it all goes wrong, because somebody's going to fuck it up.
10, thank God for my +6. Yeah, you did.
7. Fuck.
6.
Ah.
Oh, this is not looking good. 10.
And-
The ranger and the bird
Oh,
are
shit,
the
that-
quiet.
oh yeah, shit, that's right. I also have to roll Mika's stealth, don't I?
Yes.
That you do.
Mm.
All right, and
You're playing
speaking,
Mika.
yep, and
Too
speaking of-
many twos. I do not like these odds.
6.
Oh no.
Anyways,
And apparently Mika's not very stealthy.
well, I mean, she's seeing the fighting breaking out, and like her face has gone ashen when she sees one of the Marasu soldiers suddenly just get cut down by one of the guards, and like
God damn it.
yeah, like she clearly overestimated herself here. If the look of absolute horror on her face is anything to go by, but to your relief, despite a couple of low rolls amid that spread, the enemies seem to be too busy fighting the Marasan soldiers that have suddenly descended on them out of fucking nowhere to notice you.
And this is why we went back to make a plan before running in.
Mika,
Hey,
keep your head together.
Me.
I know it's a horrible sight, but we got a mission to do.
Right. Okay.
Be strong.
In case you're wondering what that rectangle there is, that
It's
is
a window.
It's a window, yes.
Alright.
he puts a quick hand on Mika's shoulder. Just let us know if you need a breather, okay?
Okay. I'm ready. As ready as I'm gonna be.
Good.
Good.
Don't let the whole.
Okay. Into the crazy demon place.
All
Let's
right.
go.
All right. So
Indeed.
everyone has control over their tokens, right?
Yep.
Let's see. Yep. Let's
Alright.
see if we can open this window. Who's the best at lockpicking?
You haven't even checked to see if it's locked yet.
Yeah, don't do it.
Well, I wouldn't think they leave it locked, but alright.
I'm gonna check if it's locked.
Because why would they want to leave it open?
All right, that'll be an awareness check.
Hey,
It is not locked because it's not one of the types of windows that typically opens.
Oh.
Joy.
Bugger.
what's it inside?
Looking through the window, you see a large open area, largely wooden construction with a lot of crates and boxes and barrels stacked up all over the place. The central area seems to have been cleared out a bunch, and as you look around with your minds flashing back to that first hideout you spelunked into, you see cages set up along the back walls and people bound and gagged and writhing inside of them. Several of them you do indeed recognize as the guards that were sent out as the scouting party, and It looks like they've and there's like a mound of corpses in the back, probably convertees who didn't make it, who were claimed by the infection.
Well, looks like we found the right window. Let's go.
Shit. We need to find a way to through the window without making too much noise. I know the
It's
break
called a
is, but-
stealth check. Also, it opens, so we don't need to break it. So.
I already described it's not one of the window types that
Ah.
opens.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah,
Oh,
you-
I thought you meant it.
Oh,
Sorry, I
bugger.
thought you meant it was a tunnel.
No, this is one you have to break to get into. So
Could we time breaking it with like a big noise in the battle?
theoretically, yeah, you'd have to roll a finesse check to get the timing right. But yeah, I could allow that.
Who has the highest finesse? I.
Okay, hang on a
finesse,
sec.
finesse shit.
Where the very hell's my sheet?
Well, I don't. Mine's 2.
Finesse. Mine is a free 2.
All right.
Okay.
Rocket.
Your finesse.
4.
What number is it? 4.
I think that's what she said. Okay, let's have the bird open the thing.
If she can.
If it's
I mean-
a 4, then yes, because that's 2d6 plus 4. That's better than the rest of us. Unless Mika has a higher finesse.
Mika,
Rocket, if you.
let me check Mika's finesse really quick. Mika's finesse is also 4.
Oh.
Okay.
Hmm.
Let's.
She's still a little shaky, so let's let.
Yeah,
Rocket-
I would say let's
Rocket?
have Rocket do it anyway, because also Rocket is our usual go-to. Let's break into a thing.
All right.
All right.
Rocket, you're up. You're gonna kick in a window. Hopefully,
Timing it.
well, timing it just right. We need to wait for.
13.
Oh.
All right. Well, if that be the case, the music timed in just right there. All right. Well then, if that be the case, what happens is, Rocket, you sort of surmise it. You glance over towards the battlefield, and just as you do, you see this big pulse of light go off, and it comes with sort of like this high-pitched ringing noise, and you capitalize on that, and you just shove your beak into the glass of the window, and you screw your eyes shut to protect them, and it shatters inwards. But luckily, it doesn't seem like the enemies heard it, because, again, they're fucking busy.
And good timing.
Yep.
Mhm.
That's you.
Now we go in.
Yep. So I'm going to go ahead and delete these 2 archers from the list of things here, largely because, well, you're not going to be able to see them.
They're on the roof.
Yeah, because,
Forward.
all right, so
Uh-oh.
for context, the sort of rust boxes with the gray outlines are cages. That red splotch up there, that's bodies. Everything over here, these are all crates and barrels kind of stacked up, and there's this big open space in the middle.
Ew.
So it's not. I thought it was just a storeroom, but no, this is the entire open area.
Oh, boy.
Okay. At a glance, can we tell if the prisoners in the cages have been infected?
Several.
I could just cast a spell.
Several of them
Well,
do appear to be infected, though you can't tell who.
Bollocks.
We've lost Lumina.
Yes, we did.
No.
Connection.
Her,
Okay.
yeah, her Wi-Fi connection is crapping out.
There she is.
Welcome back, Lumina. Sit
Welcome
rep.
back.
Yeah, my connection was acting up again.
We know.
That's okay.
So, what were you? You were saying something?
I was could cast like that spell to detect who's infected or not.
Well, you can tell just by looking at some of them that some of them are infected and are further along than others. You can't tell with the guards, though. And just so we're clear, you do see a little Mithra girl in this cage back here. I'll go ahead and mark her with a kind of a blue circle.
Her name, what? Remind me, what was her name again? It was Lumi or something, wasn't it?
Leyland.
Leyland.
I'm gonna slowly
So
creep in.
if everyone could go ahead and mark their positions on the inside of the building.
That was just
All
going
right.
in there.
So we can't tell with the guards. My plan right now, OC, is go to Leyland and see if we can get some information on her, because I don't necessarily want to release the infected guards immediately, because, you know, Collis.
Let's see.
Shit.
Additionally, I'm
No.
gonna go ahead and draw in a shape here. That blackened square
Whoop.
that needs to be on
Walk
the map
it.
layer. Yeah, that blackened square. Yeah, that's stairs. Is what that is.
Still.
Up or down?
Going down.
And is Mika gonna stay outside, or are you gonna move him?
I keep forgetting I have to manage an NPC now.
Yep.
You're a player now.
Yeah, she.
One of us.
Shut up, Thanatos.
God damn it.
Yeah. So these go down.
There's something in the game that you're gonna have to give Mika her own face box in the text now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh,
You have to
boy.
go back and re-edit all the lines.
I don't think I'm
Yes.
gonna do that.
Oh.
Just when she becomes Spy member.
Yep, when she becomes a party member, she'll get that
Hmm.
relevancy.
Well, I was gonna check on the Mifra girl.
Yeah, like what I think we should do is ask her to maybe point out which of among the guards been
know.
infected, if we can. Like
Well,
after.
first- yeah.
Hmm.
It's okay. Don't scream. We're here to help. We know your sister. It's okay. We're here to save you.
We were sent by Mia.
Marisi.
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 Why don't I say Mia? I'm bad with names. Shush.
Mika's kind of moving along the cages, looking at the people inside, sort of
Mm.
checking them for infection individually.
Oh boy, oh boy. A lot of these people are pretty far along.
How are the guards?
I'll go ahead and encircle the ones that the guards are in. And Mika kind of crouches down at one point, and again, all of them are bound and gagged, so she sort of closes her eyes. I need to check and see if she has a certain spell in her spell list. Does she
I think
have...
she has a way to detect.
She does not have Health Bubble.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Oh boy.
She grimaces slightly and says,
I don't know the spell to check. Do you know it,
I
Alistair?
can do it.
Okay.
Yep.
all right, go ahead and cast it once for each guard in there and subtract the appropriate MP amount.
Yep, I will. Hang on a moment. Just doing some math. Once I've got up my sheet. There we go.
And let's go ahead and make
Oh.
use of the bars we have here, and just because I'm feeling generous, we can say that you were given a few ethers before you came down here, so you're back up to max MP before you cast the health bubbles.
Well, I've got a health one and a MP one. I'm good.
Yeah, you're back up to full MP at the moment, though, so however much a health bubble costs.
Well, I'm looking to find the cost.
You forget to write it down.
Probably.
Hang on, no, hang on.
It's
There's a-
one. It's one per cast.
Yeah, it's
so,
one.
So you lose
Found
4
it.
MP. All right. So
So yeah,
you cast it once on each of them, and as the bubbles
down to the
Yep,
15.
and as the flickering blue bubbles sort of constrict around their bodies, you are disheartened to find that they've already been infected, and their eyes are like wide and frantic at the prospect when they see the bubble crackling and flickering with red around them.
Ah, shit, we're too late. I'm
Well,
sorry.
Well, so much for backup.
A cure might be coming if we win here today. Stay put. I turn back to the girl. What did they do to you?
She's gagged. She can't speak.
Ah,
Oh, so
I
you
can't
made
touch
a-
her.
Oh.
Either.
Caged. Yep.
Alright.
Alright.
I don't want to touch her either.
Bugger.
They might be honestly safe from the cages until we win.
I mean, the only thing I could say that would be good, I carefully opened the cage, then I used Miss Star to loosen her bonds carefully.
Let's not risk infecting our weapons either.
At this point, like,
I
It mi-
mean, I know
if-
I'm wearing gloves, but I'm not gonna
No.
get too close.
if
It'll
we
be
don't win, they're screwed either way. So they might be safer in here, away from the fighting, until we win, and then we can just sort them out
Besides,
with
I'll
cure in
clean my
hand.
staff later. Don't you worry.
I say we
Speak-
leave them here for now.
Speaking of fighting, you all notice that there's nobody in here?
Yeah, because we're outside. Fighting.
If everyone
That's the
could
whole
roll
point.
me awareness checks, please.
9.
Do you think Sorwaan's above us?
Well, there's nothing above us, an empty warehouse unless he's one of the crates.
I would imagine he's below us. And shit.
Oh, I don't know. Do the stairs go up only or down?
13.
too?
They go down, but there is another staircase that goes up. I just haven't placed it yet because I haven't figured out where to put it.
So yeah, he could be.
Well, the
above
stairs
or
could be
below.
double backed.
Or outside.
What's
Double backed? Yeah, sure, okay, that works. Alright, so let's see.
Because
okay, so it's 9, 7, 13. Alistair, did you roll awareness? I told everyone to roll
Yep,
awareness.
doing it now.
Yep,
Definitely.
and I need to roll Mika's.
9 for the Brits.
I need to roll Mika's awareness.
Because originally I was hoping to plan to get them out through the window, and
And it's the bird and the cat that
Well, the only one who didn't make the DC here
uh,
was Thanatos.
because
Hmm.
fuck me.
The rest of you,
there.
the rest of you, as you're kind of talking amongst yourselves about what to do, you hear footsteps from the stairs
Shit.
coming up.
Fuck.
Slowly.
Hide.
Hide.
Where?
Well, there's
There's
They,
I'm
hold
going
on,
to have
that's
a
what I'm asking.
barrel.
They're coming up here, aren't they? So barrels. There's also the crates here, or jumping up back through the window. Either one.
Well,
fuck.
Mika's just clinging to Neothil at the moment. And you're hearing these slow ascending footsteps getting louder. Just
Hide. Mika, follow me. Hide beneath the barrels.
all right. Thanatos, Rocket, where are you hiding? Rocket's trying to squeeze into the corner over there. All right, and Thanatos.
I guess I'll try to squeeze into the barrels here too. I don't know how I'm gonna get there without him seeing me as he comes up the stairs.
All right, everyone, go ahead and roll me stealth checks.
Stealth.
Oh.
Oh, not
Fuck.
again.
We suck at these.
13. Well, I don't because I have +6 to every stealth roll. So
Goody for
Get
you.
more
Fuck.
stealth. Get more stealth.
you
Remember,
never know.
get
That might be
more-
all right.
Get more freaking stealth on your next up. Freaking improvements.
And
Rockets.
Rocket's not quiet as usual.
That's probably not. Unless it's a 7 or a 6, that's probably not going to work.
Oh,
And Alice here.
you jinxed me, you mother!
All right, and I need to
On the
roll-
bright side, the rest of us are stealth, so we might be able to get the job.
I still need to roll Mika's stealth.
Come
Oh,
on. Come on, those. Nope.
All right.
Same as you.
All right.
Same
So
as me.
as it
I
stands.
should have went out
All
the
right.
window.
So everyone, you find your places. You settle down. You hold still. And the steps keep coming.
Oh god.
It is
It's gonna be
wrong.
him,
And
isn't
then,
it?
and then sure enough.
Yeah.
There he
What?
is.
On
Sure
the
enough.
bright
I know.
side, guess who's alone?
Yep, he comes walking up, the amber embedded in his arm glowing slightly, his rapier clutched in his hand. He glances out through the window to his left as he's coming from your front window, a bitter snarl on his face. How the hell did they figure out where we are? His eyes then slowly sweep across the room and land on the shattered window over here. His eyebrow raises. Oh. His eyes follow along the floor and zhoof, right over to here.
Fuck.
And you know, he's seen you. He knows you're here. A big friendly grin appears on his face. Well, what an unexpected surprise. Didn't expect you to find my house, people.
Well, I guess you shouldn't. Like, she knows where to fuck it. Well, I guess you should have been a bit more careful on who you kidnapped.
I slowly walk
Lee,
out.
Now, Lee just gets out, just kind of casually leaning on a barrel.
All right. Soraan just kind of shrugs his shoulders. Maybe. But to be fair, I wasn't the one who kidnapped any of these people. You can blame the people getting slaughtered outside right now.
Well, I suppose you should have a bell handle on your colt.
Maybe. But either way, here you all are.
Yes, and here you are. All alone this time.
As if that even really matters. What, do you think killing me will stop the plague? You think it'll stop my followers? As if. They'll keep going
It'll
whether
be a
I'm
good
here.
start.
Well, they'll keep going whether I'm here or not. Really, all you'd be doing is just irritating the big guy.
What's your Lord Diabolos.
Yeah.
What does he hope to gain here, doing this?
You're really not very educated on the dead gods, aren't you?
What can I say?
Hmm.
I worship different.
Well, if you must know, what Diabolos wants is chaos. Plain and simple. Chaos breeds
Oh.
resentment, distrust. Those things create the darkness that he uses. So,
So he's just another psychopath, got it.
as if.
And-
He just wants things to go back to how they were before, how they're supposed to be. Not like any of that really matters to me. I'm just happy to have a job. He sort of holds his rapier out in front of him. Now
You
we
won't have it. You won't have it for much longer.
And if you think you will, if you think this Lord of Chaos will give a shit about you, or will give you what you think will be a due reward in the end, then you're a fool. And I feel sorry for you, Soraan.
Well, that's
For all that
fine.
you used to be, you're just another infected victim.
Oh, that's fine. I never asked for your pity. And he sticks his hand out, and combat begins.
Fuck yeah.
I was about to shoot him then anyway. I was done talking.
All right.
Alright, we know the plan. Alright. OC plan.
And
Spread out, surround this fucker. Thanatos, disarm him. Literally disarm him. If you get the chance.
On it.
Also,
maybe a paladin.
if
and
things get hectic, and we could take a gamble and try and blast open these cages, see if the infected will kind of rush him.
Hang on, Rocket. I don't think. I don't know. He might not have seen you. And did he see Rocket?
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
he knows we're all here.
Yeah, he saw everyone. The only one he didn't actually see was Neothil because she rolled so high on her stealth, but he saw literally everyone else. And
At which
so
point there was no point, so I was just like, fuck it.
All right.
all right, guys, you go first.
All right. Nee, would you like first shot at it?
Alright, since I was talking with him, I suppose, so let me just remind myself it's 2d6 plus 3? So yes. Just roll 2d6 plus 3. 6.
That does not hit.
What?
It does not hit.
Okay.
So you
Oh.
fire off the shot. It comes flying forward, and he very quickly brings his rapier up and just knocks the bolt aside with just.
Come on.
All right.
That was just
My-
a warning shot. Guys,
My-
sick him.
My turn.
That will hit.
All right. Okay. Crap. Tom, with my armor, it gives me +2 to power. Does that increase?
What
Does
else do I need
Well,
to
Does that
include
you're-
Is that
in attack?
Hang on a second there, Alistair. Your weapon
Okay.
is a tier 1 weapon, yes?
Yeah. Is that affected by power, or is that just a
It's
standard
As,
8?
as it stands, your damage right now with a tier 1 weapon is equal to your power plus 2d6.
Okay. So yeah, that's
So it will go up by a little bit.
by a little bit. Okay, hold on. Ah, shit. Roll 2d6.
Yes.
Fuck. Not as much as I wanted, but hey, it's a good start.
Indeed. Well, so, let's see here. That is. So, you all, the rest of you see just after Soraan sort of knocked Knee's bolt aside almost casually, Thanatos sort of gives out a bitter growl and lurches forward. He flies forward, brings his scythe up, and brings it down. And Soraan brings his own rapier up to catch it. The clash, sparks fly. The whole room lights up a bit from the point of impact, and shadows dance along the point of connection, crackling and distorting the air. And a few of those sparks just kind of skitter along Soraan's face and create little cuts, and he grins. Nice.
Not bad yourself.
And I'm ready to roll. Do I have to include like anything else in the roll besides 2d6s?
Well, for making an attack roll, you have to include your accuracy.
Okay.
It's been a while since we've been in combat.
Yep.
Indeed.
I'm a bit rusty. But hopefully not rusty enough to lose this battle.
I get first blood.
Yes, you do.
You're a happy chappy.
First time any of you have actually hurt him, I might add.
And of course, it's me.
Yep, okay. It's a 2, not a 3, and I'm about to roll. Ah, damn it.
Yeah, no, that doesn't do it.
Nope.
God.
So like you charge alongside Thanatos or shortly behind him. As soon as Soraan catches the blade to make his remark, he sees you coming. You swing with your scythe, and he just reaches his hand out and like just smacks it with his palm, and you stagger back a few steps.
Staff. He has a staff,
This
not a
is-
scythe.
Ah, I
Staff,
was gonna
right,
say.
staff. I'm pretty sure that's what I said, but all right.
You said
Yes,
scythe.
it's I.
My
That's
mistake.
Thanatos.
All right, Rocket,
All right.
Rocket, what are you doing?
Rocket, we need you.
Kick him in the dick.
Okay.
Please hit this. This will be good. Like, if you just
Please.
squeaky voice
Please
first
get
the
it.
fight.
Please get a critical, Lumina, please.
Distraction time.
Please.
Well, we got him. Rocket, now! Destroy his groin!
Destroy his family line. Fuck this guy. God damn it.
That
That's
does
the
that
Rex.
does hit.
Yay! Now get a
Yay.
critical to finish it.
No,
Oh,
no,
no, wait, that
yeah.
won't work. Fuck. Just
Alright.
destroy as much as you can.
Get him.
Get him! Come on, come on, come on. Hit. Come on.
Yes.
Yay!
All right.
Yeah.
Yeet.
So, with all of Soraan's limbs currently occupied, Rocket comes lurching in from the side, lifts up her mechanical leg, and with an eagle-like shriek, crashes it into his side, and he goes sliding several feet back, sort of bracing himself, sort of grimaces a bit. So now it's Mika's turn. She is going to move over here, and her book is going to start glowing with light as she puts her hand over it. You know, she pulled out her book, flipped it open, put her hand over it, it's starting to glow with light.
Do white mages have any offensive attacks?
Yes, they do.
I didn't know that.
We are.
Yep, let's see her. So she loses.
Go to town.
So, all around her, like, her white robe starts billowing as an intense gale force wind starts rushing around her. The dust is picked up, whistling in the wind. Her hair is blowing wildly. She sort of narrows her eyes at Soraan, just focusing entirely on him, and lets the spell fly, and she casts Arrow.
Ooh, wind.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. They're
Ouch.
Hey.
So, those
Me must be so proud.
Those winds go flying out, and Soraan sees them coming, and they rush over him, and you see several little, really razor-thin cuts appear all along his body as the winds go tearing by. Wood is splintered up under his feet. He slides back a couple feet, and grimaces. And now it's his
Neat.
turn.
Before that, Nee kind of, after Mika do that, Nee kind of glances and goes, I approve.
Oh dear. And here comes the pain.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
You just stick behind me, Alistair.
let's see here. There we go.
You are not leaving this
So-
place alive, asshole.
Maybe I'm not.
He then turns to Rocket and holds his hand out, and electricity starts crackling around it. But neither
Oh,
are
no.
you.
Rocket!
All right, so, Lumina, what's your magic armor?
All right, my magic
I wish I could
armor,
throw
let's see
myself
here.
in front of that bolt.
Alice, yeah, you are a group healer. Get on that.
I want to do cover or something.
4.
Not Rocket!
4? All right.
It ignores my avoidance, doesn't it?
What about your armor?
Yeah, this just hits.
Yeah, magic. You can't dodge magic, apparently.
Not in most cases, no. The downside is that, generally speaking, magic requires a slow action to cast without an arcane weapon.
Unfortunately, his rapier is arcane.
Yep.
And Rocket takes like 50% more damage to lightning.
Oh.
So that's 41 points of damage to Rocket. I already accounted for your armor.
About half a health. Just
Yeah.
over.
So the
Ow.
lightning bolt goes shooting out, hits Rocket, and like before, the pain is excruciating, but this time you knew it was coming, and so you're able to brace yourself for it. You shake your head, and
Your operating system flickers, and you clench your beak down as tight as you can, just trying to keep the screen from ripping out. And once that's done, Soraan just kind of humps and leaps back and lands on top of this cage. Everyone else, back to you.
You're gonna die for that.
Bring it.
Soraan! Come back here, you cowardly cunt!
All right.
13 to hit.
Oh!
All right.
Almost a crit.
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage. Go ahead.
Hit him in the knee.
16.
All right, so you fire off the shot and it comes flying up, and Soraan sort of he goes to parry it, but he misjudges the angle and it kind of skips past his forearm and punctures into his chest a little bit. But he quickly grabs it and rips it out. There's a little spray of blood. Ugh!
That one was not a warning shot.
Damn it! I did the wrong fucking thing for the healing. Gah!
Oh,
Wrong one.
you're casting Cure.
Yeah, I need to heal Rocket. And I didn't do the healing one. I did the fucking accuracy one. Ah!
Mind times 2 plus 2d6.
Mind, right. Fuck! There we go. Mind 10, so it'd be 20. So okay.
Plus
2d6 plus 20.
And you're down to 11 MP.
Might as well put
Remember,
my skills to good
If he
use.
tries to use his darkness attack, remember that's a slow action, so we can interrupt it.
Indeed.
Plus 20.
All right.
All right, that heals most of the damage.
Rocket is back up to 54 HP. Alistair, seeing her get blasted with electricity and struggling to withhold a scream of pain, quickly diverts his attention from that and places his hand on his staff and lets loose a cure spell. Rocket, you feel marginally better, though you're still crackling and sizzling and parts of you are still shorting out, but you're otherwise all right.
All right.
You're still in this
No.
fight. Now go get that bastard.
And
Okay.
I am going to prepare a fire spell.
All right.
Yes. Fry his ass.
All right, so Thanatos plunks his the pommel of his scythe into the ground and pushes its hand out in front on the top, on the part where the handle turns into the blade, and you see the flames starting to swirl around his fingers. That'll go off at the start of your next turn.
And
His
Rocket.
His ass will be ash.
Hopefully.
12 to hit.
Damn.
That'll do it. Roll damage.
Nice. Come on, get 2 6s. Go get him, Rocket.
Good
15
enough.
again. It would do. That would do it.
All right, so you watch as Rocket lunges forward towards where this cage is, and you see that the person inside is kind of not there, and they kind of back up a bit, just knowing that something big is lumbering forward. And Rocket, just not really thinking it would be the wisest idea to try and jump up at Soraan at present, instead lifts her mechanical leg and drives it into the side of the cage, causing it to tip somewhat and indenting the bars severely. Soraan kind of wobbles and falls forward right into Rocket's waiting beak. Just thrusts it up into his chest. He sort of he kind of is jerked up from the force and does kind of an awkward front flip to land behind her, kind of with a hand on his chest. And now it is Mika's turn.
Yes.
Indeed.
Finish him, Mika.
Let's
Keep
see.
him busy. Don't let him interrupt me.
Well, let's see here. She's going to look at Soraan landing and put her hand on her book again, and as she's pulling it up this time, instead of wind, this time instead, you see a series of circles of light that, upon closer inspection, resemble a bunch of clocks with their hands spinning really fast, and then they start slowing down. The air is filled with the sound of
Mind spell.
the air is filled with the sound of a ticking clock, slowing to a halt. Just
Did she just use stop?
she's trying to, at least. She needs to make an opposed roll for it to work, though.
Oh no! Please let it work. If he's frozen, then my spell will most definitely go off.
That's yourself.
Come on.
So she rolled an 11 for her force. Soraan rolled a 14.
Damn it.
Oh.
So, you watch as the same circle start to rise up around Soraan. His eyes widen a bit, and he quickly brings his rapier up through each one, and they shatter with the air around him distorting slightly as he does so. And he grimaces. Clever little. Now it's his turn.
Oh dear.
Let's see here. Let me look at everything he has at his arsenal.
Oh god. Hopefully
Maybe
he just tries to go for that shadow spell and I can interrupt him.
Well,
Maybe
anyways,
a man of peace, but you do not deserve a second chance.
well, he is going to look at Thanatos.
Oh.
The pommel of his sword is going to glow again.
Uh-oh.
And, like before, if I can find the bloody spell in the book. Where the hell is it?
Not the spell of
Before he
doom.
goes off, how much does he need to interrupt my attack?
To interrupt requires a knockback. Or a critical hit.
Okay, so it needs to be a critical. Okay, thank God.
No, a knockback and a critical.
Please don't interrupt. I want to fry his ass.
Oh
No,
god, it's like
oh.
fucking Vanos all over again.
He doesn't have enough MP for that, okay.
So he can't use magic anymore. He's already used up.
No. He can't use that specific spell. He has others he can use, though.
But he can't use that one because he already blasted Rocket.
Rocket.
He can't use silence. He can, however.
Yeah, I remember him trying to do that last time.
However, as the pommel of his rapier glows, you see the same clockwork rings that Mika just summoned start gathering around his blade.
Oh, don't you?
Force checks.
He points
Don't
it.
you do it.
He points it at you, and they start rising up around you. I need you to make an opposed force or finesse check.
What's
Save
your
yourself.
highest? What's your highest?
Force. All right, here I go. All right.
Thanatos, come on!
12!
Oh,
Oh!
how does this go?
Roll again. Roll again.
Roll again?
Yeah.
God! There's
Oh,
a
God.
fucking battle. There's like a battle going on between them at this point. And
It's fucking Vanos all over again!
Fuck!
Yeah!
All right.
Can I
So
attempt to stop him?
no, sadly, it's not your turn.
Fuck.
So
Fuck, shit,
So Thanatos, you struggle valiantly and you try to get into a position to try and disrupt the circles, but you can't before the rings
It
stop
really
spinning.
is Captain America and Thanos, like when he was holding the
Dude,
door.
I haven't
for a
seen the
few months.
fucking movie yet.
What? It's been a year.
No, it hasn't been a year. It's been a few couple of weeks.
Infinity War.
I thought you were talking
Oh.
about Endgame. Okay.
No, I'm talking about Infinity War, where Bearded Cap was holding open the gauntlet.
Oh, right. Okay. Sorry.
Mm.
Anyways,
I'm
but,
just saying, like, it's like, what are you doing?
sorry. Anyways,
Okay.
all right. So the rings do come to a stop before you can break them, and you are now afflicted with the status effect stop. You can take no actions whatsoever. When it when it wears off, though, your spell will still go off. He simply
Thank God.
delayed you.
If he doesn't kill me before it.
So,
So how long does that last?
Give me a second. That'll go off in 2 rounds.
Great. Keep me alive, guys.
All right.
Alright.
So that is Soran's movement. Or
All right,
that's
then.
his action, and he's going to quickly sort of leap over here to get a wider angle of everyone else. Everyone, you're back up. Thanatos, you can do nothing.
Damn it.
Get ready, your time's about to run out.
All right. 7 to hit. Yeah, no.
Yes.
Soraan kind of knocks it aside with his rapier again.
Is it an 8 to hit?
I'll let you know if you roll an 8 and it hits.
Yeah. I know a 9 does.
Come on.
Oh, come on!
All right, so
The dice hate us today.
So Alistair, you go charging forward. You bring your staff up for a swing. Soraan sees you coming and just kind of parries it aside without much effort. Just boom. Rocket.
Oh.
10. That'll hit. Roll damage.
Mm, 14.
All right.
Okay.
So, you come in and you kick Soraan in the forearm as he parries that. Ah! He sort of glares at you. And then Mika, where she is,
Can she get rid of this status ailment on me?
she does not have anything that could cure stop, so
Fuck.
instead, let's see here. Instead, she is going to attempt to cast Arrow on Soraan again and get in some damage. So Arrow does... Let me double check. Okay, that's a good number.
Oh, that's how you engage the 3D die. God damn it.
No 3D dice, please.
Okay.
Nice.
23.
All right, 23. So,
Oh.
the blast again, the rush of air comes whirling across, coming in like just like a focused beam. It hits Soraan in the chest, his coat and cloak sort of billow out behind him as it hits him, and you hear some of his ribs breaking as the pressurized blast of air hits him, just he staggers back a few steps. Let's see here. How much MP did that cost? That cost 8. Okay. So, and with that, because then going to take a movement action to get up here. Back to Soraan. Sort of wipes a hand over his mouth where you see a little trickle of blood's coming out. Wasn't expecting this. He sort of puts his rapier arm out to the side, lifts his other arm, and you see darkness starting to gather along it.
Stop it!
Yep. He has begun a slow action.
I am trying. I am frozen.
Yep, you will be released upon your next turn. Everyone else?
Alright, well, I'm gonna move into... Can I make a small move and then shoot him?
I've already been hit by that once.
Move into position
Be
like
hit by
that.
that again.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
that's fine. Go ahead. Roll an attack.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
13, that hits. Roll damage.
I let Tom do his thing first.
18!
Oh,
All right.
there me. Ah, I suck today.
That does not interrupt his slow action, but it does do a hefty amount of damage. The arrow lodges itself in his gut. He goes, but the darkness is still crackling.
Oh God.
Rocket, do you have any abilities that can, like, stumble or knock back or anything?
Okay,
Uh,
actually, this seems like an appropriate moment. Rocket,
Yeah.
as you're watching Soraan gather up this darkness and remembering how much it hurt your friends last time, very quickly you dive into your operating system and search for a few commands desperate for a solution, and you find a command buried deep within where, as of right now, as you know, your rocket propellers are disabled due to damage. However, you could put in an override to enable them for just a few seconds to give you a much-needed boost in speed.
Limit break.
Do you wish to use your Tier 1 limit break?
yes.
Okay. So, that means I need...
This works.
So that means I need to roll 1d4, and you need to pray. You are
This
safe!
don't work.
So,
Oh.
okay. So,
Might not need mine after all.
Rocket, you remember your damage output here?
Yeah, 2d6 plus 8.
No, that's a... What is your current damage?
My current damage?
Yes. Or rather, what...
Oh, on me?
Yeah, for your regular melee attack. Account...
Oh, regular melee attack. It's plus 8, I think. With the
Okay,
weapon.
okay. Go ahead and multiply 8 by 3.
That's 2d6 plus 18.
And then, let's see here. How much is the difference between your current HP and your max? 4. Okay, so add an extra 7 onto that number.
Oh yeah. So that's 2d6 plus 25.
Roll that damage. You don't even need an attack roll here.
Go
25?
get it, Walker.
Yep, 25 plus 2d6.
Oh!
That hurts.
All right, so here's what happens. Rocket, upon seeing Soraan about to use this dark attack again, suddenly, like, her eye lights up, her wings fan out, and for the first time, you all see the rocket booster she has hidden underneath them. And they whir into life, and they spark a few times because they're still damaged, but suddenly flames just burst out of them in copious amounts, and she goes surging forward, true to her name like a fucking rocket, lifts up her mechanical leg, and drives it into Soraan's chest with such incredible force that you can all feel it, despite being relatively far away. Soraan's eyes widen, blood flies free from his mouth. You can hear his ribs shattering in his chest. And he is sent flying back, a medium-range
Into the wall.
knockback. Yep. He crashes into the wall, windows nearby shatter from the force of the impact, and there's a sizable dent put into the wall where he hit it before he kind of sags a bit and the shadows dissipate from his arm. Ah!
Master of me. Jeez.
All right. So, who all's gone so far?
I think everybody. Because,
hang on.
me
We're
hit
on
him.
Mika.
and
We're
Allison-
on Mika.
Oh, yeah, Mika.
Mika.
All right. Mika, seeing this, is going to quickly capitalize on his state and use the last of her MP to cast Arrow one more time.
Aim for the head.
Yep,
Hit him while he's down.
Let's see here. How much damage
So I can
was that
blast the
last time?
fuck out of him.
Oh, I'd be like that scene.
Right, so. And again, another blast of air hits him. He's pushed into the wall again. And he kind of slumps down a bit. He's like actively slumped, sitting against the wall, breathing heavily, gasping for breath. He looks like he's on the edge. But now it's his turn.
I would submit while you have the chance, Soraan. You've lost this.
All right, so Soraan is going to look up at all of you, blood trickling from the various wounds he's accumulated in this fight. He's going to slowly start hauling himself up to his feet. Credit where credit's due. I don't think I can win this.
You can't.
He reverses
Just
his
surrender.
rapier in his hands that he's holding it backwards. Well, might as well go outright. And then he brings his rapier up and plunges it into his chest.
Huh?
He loses the rest of his HP, but darkness starts radiating off of his body again in much more intense amounts than before.
Oh, fuck.
Stop him!
He's gonna self-destruct, the motherfucker.
All right. So, what is everyone's avoidance? I need to know.
Oh, you son of a gun!
My avoidance is 8.
5.
Avoidance. I can't find my avoidance because I'm panicking.
Mine is 11.
So,
Mine's 11.
so basically, everyone gets hit by this, essentially.
Avoidance 6. Oh, fuck.
Is this shadow damage?
11.
Well, you'll find out. So, yeah, basically everyone just got hit. So
Oh,
this
fuck
is
my life.
So this is shadow damage. So apply the appropriate buff.
That's gonna be 15 right in my face.
50%.
That's 50% more.
Wait, what about his attack? Isn't it still...
He rolled one attack against everyone.
Thanatos,
29.
you're the lucky bugger.
Well, I'm still frozen.
But you're
Like, am I-
still gonna get hit, but you're not gonna feel much.
He's still
like,
charging his attack.
in the-
Shadow.
Or
Shadow don't do much.
the other attack was interrupted.
Okay, here's
So he had his turn back.
okay. So
And he
here's a
used it
question.
for a kamikaze
Yeah.
ability.
Am I even aware of what's going on while I'm
Oh yeah, you
frozen?
can see all this happening. You just can't do shit about it. So, Alistair, Neothil, and Mika, you all take 43 points of damage.
Ah,
Tis
that's
but a
half
flesh
my
wound.
life.
It's but a
That's
flesh
just
wound.
gone half my life.
Let's see here.
Shit.
Alistair, you
I was
don't take
82.
Yeah, let's see here. You don't take Thanatos,
Rocket.
you don't take any,
Because I can absorb it.
and Rocket
I was just
takes
gonna say-
29.
Vanatos, if I die this day, you can have my staff.
All right,
Won't die. Is
All right, so, and here's what happens. Soraan plunges his sword into his chest. The darkness ripples out. He lets out an ear-splitting scream of agony, and suddenly a wave of darkness just explodes out from him, filling the entire warehouse. It washes over you, and those of you who are susceptible to taking extra shadow damage feel it seeping into your body, eating away at your very soul. It hurts, it burns, your skin starts flaking from it. It feels like you're being hit by a wind of just pure necrotic death. The wave rushes forward, crackling in your ears, filling everything with this deep, staticky, bassy boom for a good 10 seconds before it finally ends. The shadows disperse, and you're all still standing, you're all still alive, but you are all very fucked up from that, except for Thanatos. He's okay. And with that, once with that done, Soraan's hands fall from his blade, and he slumps back against the wall, taking a few final shaggy breaths. Just,
Well, didn't work.
Can I shoot him while he's trying to talk?
Hang on a
if
sec.
you want.
Not yet.
This is so unfair.
It's at about this time,
Right.
Thanatos, that your stop wears off,
Hmm.
and your
If you-
and your fire spell
In a
goes
moment.
off.
When you die, tell your master we're coming
I
for
hit him. I very much hit him.
Okay, we'll
No.
get to that in a second.
First things first, I get to burn him.
Yeah. Well, hang on.
Yes,
You can all.
and-
Well, hold on a sec. Let's let him have some final words here.
Mm-hmm.
So, Alistair, you were saying?
Yep. And just before you die, I have one final word to say to you, Soraan. If you see your master in some fucked up afterlife, tell him we're coming for him next.
You. As if you really think you can tango with a god. Not in this life. Nah.
God or not, I'm the one with the staff.
And
Go
I'm
ask,
the, and
go
I'm
ask
the
him
one,
yourself.
and I'm the one with the fire.
And at that moment, Neothil shoots him, and Thanatos unleashes the fire spell, and
Finish him.
the bolt hits Soraan right between the eyes, and the fire spell envelops his entire body. His head pitches back for a second with this deep, bassy. Sits there for a second and then falls completely limp as the flames eat away at his body and then wash away, showing he's been reduced to ashes.
Burn in hell, asshole.
I feel so fucking good right now, despite I look like shit.
Well, I'm a little out of character. I'm pissed. I spent most of that fight fucking frozen.
Oh, you gotta go get his sword, don't you? You want a sword.
Oh,
His
I guess.
sword is still there.
Like
On
I
the
said,
bright side, Shed with me, we just finished him.
Yeah. All right. I walk over and take a look at what's left.
All right,
Is the sword intact, or did I incinerate it?
his sword is still intact. It's a little dinged up, but picking it up, you get the impression that it is a tier 2 blade weapon with the Gemini property, allowing it to use quick cast, and it is called Vermilion Edge.
Is it safe?
As you can
I
tell,
could do my little scan on it.
as you can tell, it's fine.
Well, this will be a nice souvenir.
It will suit you, Thanatos. May you build
What
it
was
well.
what was he hiding, I wonder? While they're doing that, can I nod at Mika to follow me while I go and have a peek down the stairs?
Mika follows and says, "Just a second," and she pulls out a couple of vials with yellow liquid, uncorks them, downs them and gets back 17 MP or 14 MP.
I think healing is in order.
Yeah, how about I go down the stairs first, considering I literally took no damage?
While we go do that,
wait a minute.
Alicia, while we do that, Alicia Rocket, can you see to people up and maybe also check on the battle outside?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, she just drinks
Got it.
4 fucking ethers, leaving her with only 1 and goes back up to max MP.
Yep.
Then she starts passing around potions. Here, I've got potions. She has 5, so 1
Oh.
for everyone.
Thank you.
Mika.
That restores 25% of everyone's hit max HP. Thanatos
Yeah.
doesn't need one, so she's going to have 1 potion left over.
Wait, she got hit by the thing too, didn't she?
Yeah. That leaves her with 1, because she's only using 4. Rocket, her,
Mhm.
Alistair, and me.
You don't need one, Thanatos. You're good.
Considering I literally just absorbed that last thing.
You didn't take an inch of damage.
Nope.
No, I didn't, because I was frozen for most of it.
The only one he actually managed to damage the whole fight, like conventionally.
Was Rocket.
Yeah. Without Silver
Luckily, I
Strike.
healed her, or otherwise she may have been in the dust.
Turns out, without his goons, he wasn't all that.
Well,
Nope.
the fact that we had him literally 5-1, plus the fact. I mean, he
Like I
was-
said, catching him alone.
Anywho,
What
I'm
the
gonna
hell?
check.
Anyway, 25% HP. I need to be restored down the token as well.
Yeah, I'm working on that. Let's see, 6,
Mhm.
15.
Right.
All right. So, Thanatos, Neothil, and Mika are descending down, while Alistair and Rocket are
Doing awareness.
All right. To do what?
Well, checking to see if they're okay because of that blast that happened.
Ah.
Did it reach them?
No. It looks like they were more or less sheltered from the damage.
Oh, lucky them.
So we should work on letting
gonna
them out.
Well, it's gonna free.
Don't let them out just yet because they're still infected. We want to check down
Well, it's
here
only
first
gonna
before we decide
go.
what to do.
Mm,
Or just
we'll have to go.
shall we just check down here before we decide anything on what to do with that, just in case?
All right, as long as we are filled to health, or basically got up a bit of health.
You're as close to full health as you're going to get. Anyways, hold
Okay.
on just a second. There is something here I need to do.
Is it me?
No,
Or are you building something again?
I'm building something.
Go ahead.
They're downstairs, I would assume.
Oh,
First
boy.
thing.
All right, so as you all descend down the stairs, you enter into a dark area. Not lit basically at all.
Thanatos, we're gonna need your light.
Yes, all right.
Thanatos expends an MP. Summon one of his wisps. As you descend, you soon realize you didn't necessarily need it. Further ahead, you see a blue glow, very briefly, before it disappears.
What? Did you see that?
Unfortunately, yes. Keep on your toes.
Mm.
Can I roll awareness as we're going down?
Go ahead.
That's what I'm gonna do.
I swear to God, if this is ghosts, I'm going.
I've had enough of ghosts, so I'll tell you
Oh!
why, and Jibber Jabber from the lab.
Now the big numbers come in.
10.
Oh,
Typical.
Defeated our first, chapter boss. Yay.
Not quite.
Oh, fuck.
That was a mini boss. The big
That-
boss is later.
No, we might just be about to run into something bigger.
Well, anyways, okay.
or he's not.
that's your
Or he's
so-
not completely dead.
So, as you descend down the stairs even further, you find yourself in, like I said, that dark hallway. You follow it for a while and follow a left turn, and it opens up into what looks to be a basement storage area for things that would need to be kept at other temperatures or were just more perishable or sensitive and were kept away from street level. And it looks
Okay,
like
we just
and
see-
everything has been cleared out of the middle. And right there, right in the middle
Well,
of
we
the
don't know.
chamber.
We just see the other map.
Well, hang on. right there,
Okay.
right in the middle of it, you see a gigantic mound of just flesh, seemingly molten together. From one side of it, you see a gigantic face pressing through it, its eye just barely forcing out.
Oh, fuck.
At the top
No.
of it, at the top of this almost flat conal, it's kind of like a really tall pancake in shape, a lumpy pancake. And at the top of it, there is this gaping circular maw filled with twitching, writhing, razor-sharp teeth surrounding a jutting spire of amber. 4 enormous tentacles emerge from the creature's sides, twitching and writhing slowly along the floor.
It's him.
And you can hear it making this noise.
Oh, fuck.
So, should we retreat back upstairs, maybe get the others, and then come back after we've healed up?
As you say this, as you're sort of muttering this to the others, you see the blue glow again, rising up from the floor right next to this ulcerous mass of flesh. You see, if you will permit me just a second to do another one of these handout thingies.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the seat of the plague.
Let's see here.
Pretty
You
fellow,
are
isn't he?
the-
Let's see here.
Ugly.
Yep, and the blue light. Yep, and the
motherfucker.
blue light that emerges appears to be a human woman in spectral
Oh.
form. Her eyes glowing a putrid orange. Her clothes stripped and shredded. Her body skinny. It looks like she had symptoms of the plague, and now she's a spirit. Her soulless orange eyes glare at you. And then another one rises up next to her. A man, same race, same deal. Orange eyes glaring at you. And then between them, one more. But a child.
Oh,
A human boy
no.
rising up between his parents, you presume, glaring at you, all of them.
Ghosts of the past, indeed.
Then they all slowly lift their blue, wispy, ethereal hands. They point them at you. Their mouths split open with an ear-splitting shriek.
Banshees.
And that's
Oh,
where we're
no.
going to pick up next time.
What?
Dun, 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 dun,
No.
dun.
God damn it!
Really?
We have 30 minutes left, and we do not have enough time for this encounter with that.
Nope.
Damn it!
we killed the bastard. Let's just leave it at that. And
I just hope that we're all gonna do this next week, because otherwise it's gonna drive me insane.
I'm still so mad. I barely got to do anything to
See?
it.
Well,
Christ.
now we have this
We
lump
got-
of flesh to set fire to. So there you go.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Also,
I
we,
feel like a. Oh
we
god, now I've got
enjoy-
the Isaac line stuck in my head again. Fuck
God
you
damn it.
and fuck your marker.
But,
I hope freaking Mika has a spell that can heal multiple targets.
That reminds me, I need to design her limit break.
Oh.
If she gets one. So we get
But
rockets, and hopefully we get.
Hopefully,
I do have a
Something
pretty
else.
good.
Well, I know what mine is.
I wouldn't be surprised. At some point, I will have to do mine because it'd be beneficial to all of you.
I mean, at this point, most of you are pretty beat up, and the only one who's really at full capacity is me.
Oh shit, actually, I forgot something.
But
What?
Mika has an ability as a white mage. Oh wait, no, that doesn't apply here. Never mind.
damn it, you got our hopes up.
Sorry, I just remembered white mages typically come with an ability that restores the HP of all party members after a fight so long as the white mage is awake. It doesn't quite apply to Mika though for circumstances, so
Damn it.
You want to do the outro then?
yeah. So thank you all, ladies and gentlemen, so much for tuning in to this episode of Final Fantasy D6 Chronicles of Eno. We'll see you next time with the final boss of the Marasu Plague Arc. We'll see you then, ladies and gentlemen. I am
Nice.
looking forward to this so much. I have been planning this for so long.
We're all gonna die.
You might.
Yeah.
You might. If you don't get back up, this is going to be hell on you guys. So just good
fucking luck.
I'm
Yeah, at the beginning of next time, we're going back up those stairs.
Well, going
Yeah,
to
we're
die.
getting the fuck out.
That,
Because
well, that'll have to wait until next time.